How could you say that?
There's people coming out of the background of Keisha.
We're here. We're here. We're here. Keisha's eating eggs, which makes me fearful for my children, being a chicken.
You'd have to have children first, Woody.
You don't know. I may have spread my seed all across the land. Could happen.
Have to see how things go.
Lucy is doubtful.
Lucy is doubtful. Well, listen, there's got to be some chicken ladies out there that want me for my money.
I think that peacock likes you a little bit.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming, everybody. Those of you that are here, players, friends, countrymen.
Lend me your...
Hey,
Lend me your cock.
it's good to be your... Well, I'm not going to say that. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow, though, so, it could happen. So tonight, as always, our sponsor, CanadianDice.ca. We need like a tagline. CanadianDice.ca. It's cold up here, but our dice are hot.
Mm.
You like that? I like that.
It's a work in progress.
Okay. Well, listen.
Give me the working title.
Go over to CanadianDice.ca, pick out a new set of dice. There's a whole bunch of new sets on the store right now. And if you find one that suits your fancy that you like, you can just you can just I feel like I should mask Keisha. I don't know. Hold on a second. We're playing musical masks here. Of course, it's the last one I pick. So, there you go. Go use the code OMRD for Old Men Rolling Dice, OMRD, and get a 15% discount off your entire order.
In the faraway world of Everden, on the eastern coast of a great continent, lies a vast forest nestled between the mountains and the sea. This is Humblewood, an ancient and magical place that hums an endless song to the rhythm of life and death. Here, familiar beasts grow to unusual sizes, bearing markings and patterns unique to the wood. This region is also home to two groups of animal-like humanoid races, the birdfolk and the humblefolk. Together they share the wood and its bountiful resources. Joining forces with the humblefolk, the birdfolk army known as the Perch Guard drive back bandit forces, bringing peace and security to the region. But the wood has also known sorrow. Not long after the forming of Alderheart, the region's capital city and the political center of the wood, a massive forest fire known as the Great Calamity burned a portion of the wood. To this day it is called the Scorched Grove, an arid field of ash that has become the home to many flame-infused creatures. The grove continues to burn and its reach expands. The balance of the realm hangs on a razor's edge, and an ancient power awakens.
So last week things took a bit of a weird turn as you realized that maybe you're the bad guys, sort of. And so, as I remember, you ended up striking a deal with the leader of the bandit coalition, Benna. What were the terms of that again? They were not bandit for about a month, I believe, was the terms. Is that correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
That sounds right. Okay. They agreed to stop banditing, and she said that they will even help try and figure out what the problem is within the Scorched Grove. We were going to skip. We're not going to do any encounters on the way back to Alderwood or Alderheart. So we do make it back to Alderheart. Everybody can just start by taking a long rest. So we'll start there.
A long rest.
A long rest. And have I dragged you over to this screen yet? I have. Okay.
Woody Morning Glory accepts your long rest.
He needs it. As I recall, you guys were a little bit messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
However, you did not take much of the loot from the stronghold because you left it so they could actually buy food. I believe Rusty did steal some paintings, though. Some nice paintings.
We grew a conscience while we were in there.
Technically, the paintings the paintings aren't theirs.
That's fair.
Bandits
were
don't
abandoned.
paint.
How do
don't
you
it.
know?
Because they banned it. That's why they're called bandits.
Maybe his great grandfather painted those.
Maybe his great-grandfather. No.
So coming
What,
back.
you think birds are the only ones that paint? Come on now.
We're the only one. Birds are the only creatures with true artistic inspiration. Ask Frill.
Please don't put me into this.
Are we going back to Woody's like drawing on the board about like the racism of Humblewood, basically? Yeah.
I didn't
Maybe
know
not
Woody
his
was a
best moment.
bigot of a cock.
We all
Wow.
saw him in a whole new light.
Wow.
That's
No,
not-
I said I was a bi. Never mind.
Oh,
Spoke up here. Everyone else down
down
here.
here.
I thought it was. I thought it
okay.
was a known fact that I was slightly elevated in station than the rest of you.
Oh, it's known.
It's known that
Okay.
you believe that.
I accept these terms.
Coming back into Alderheart, you do notice that the population is continuing to grow as humble folk and bird folk being forced from their homes as the fires of the Scorched Grove are expanding. The problem is getting worse, not better. One thing you do notice, though, traveling through the trunk market on your way up to your nicer lodgings that you've been afforded now that anytime you stay in Alderheart,
Okay.
you are given the best lodgings possible.
Can I pause there just for a moment?
Yeah.
Canon, the DM said nicer lodgings. It is nicer higher up.
Yeah,
That's
we
true.
already knew this.
Yeah, the people down below, they live horribly.
Well, you've been down to the roots.
I know.
Of,
Don't remind me. I don't ever want to go back there.
That's not because they're lower.
They choose to
We're
live
not-
down there.
We're not get. We're not getting into a caste system argument. Let's continue.
Okay, sorry. I was just drawing a point. There. Yes. Continue.
So traveling through the trunk market, which is one of the like kind of mid-level markets in the city, you actually do notice that Susan of the Swamp has a tent set up there.
Oh my
What?
God. I can't have
Susan.
two girlfriends in the same tree.
Our hedgehog friend.
Mhm.
She's in one piece.
We need to stop in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
for sure.
And if the magistrate or whatever he's called made her leave.
Yeah, she has she's assembled a small tent of wares in the trunk market, and she's also doing fortune telling as
Oh,
well.
read my chicken feet.
Is normal with her?
Ugh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was
The
trying to
beetle,
remember
the beetle is on the
Beetle's
table,
name.
and if you are you gonna go see her?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And she says, "Oh, hello! It's great to see you again." I don't remember what voice she used last time, but we're gonna go with this one.
She remembers us, though, clearly.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Charisma. True charisma here.
She
I mean, we
says-
threw up all over her house.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I thought she
looking the
died.
best State.
she did not.
No, she was just very, very badly wounded.
I'm just very badly burnt.
Last you saw her, she said she was going to bed, and then you left.
She was going to
Um,
bed.
She had lost like 90% of her blood.
Yeah,
Oh
a
my.
little rough.
She says, "Yes, I've decided to bring some of my potions and sell some of my elixirs here in town to make a little bit of money before heading back."
That
swamp.
crow magistrate didn't kick you out, did he?
Oh no. No, he never. I've never heard anything from him.
Like
You,
he had
you told
the
him I was
gall.
dead, did you not?
Well, he didn't seem
Oh, we
totally
did.
convinced. If he kicked you out, we could go back and
I
give
think
him the what
dead
for.
or just like not there. I forget.
As I recall, you told him that she was dead, and somebody rolled
And Woody
very
fucked it up.
terribly. Yeah,
Mm,
somebody rolled really bad for deception, and then he threw you out of town, calling you betrayers or something along the lines of that.
oh,
Yeah,
yes,
that was
And
about
then-
it.
Oh, and took away your.
I
he
think
took away your
betrayers is a
collateral.
little strong.
Oathbreakers, I believe it was.
Oathbreakers, betrayers, terrible people,
I'll
ran us out of
break
town,
him.
took away our
There was no
letter
book.
recommending
There
us
was
to
no
the Bird
laying of the
Council.
handle in the book. There wasn't an oath.
But either way, she's here and she seems to be in good health, and she has a selection of.
Is she
wares,
looking
and
good?
She looks great. I mean, for an old hedgehog. Let's pull up the art for her. I haven't had that in a while.
How does she smell?
Kind of like what's that smell I hate?
Ode.
Like she smells like tea
Mothballs?
tree. No, she smells like tea tree oil.
You don't like tea tree oil? Oh.
No, I don't.
Harder, Daddy.
There we go. We're gonna show that to you guys. If anybody, I don't know if you can pull that art up on the.
Oh.
No, because I'm too
my.
busy making dumb noises here. Oh, there's Susan.
She's so precious.
Boy.
I would die. for Susan.
You can't tell, but baby got back. That's all I'm saying.
She's a hedgehog.
So
She's
what?
all back.
She's all back.
Yeah. She says that your discount still applies. She offered you a discount on her wares last time you had seen her for helping her out. So you do receive a 10% discount on any things you'd like to purchase from her. Looking over her potions, she has potions of resistance, potions of healing, and potions of superior healing.
How much for potions of superior healing?
Let's see here. So her superior healing potions are 100 gold, so 90 for you. And I have to roll to see how many she has here.
How
Let me
much?
find
A
some
superior
convenient-
healing potion for 90?
Yep.
I don't think we have that kind of money, do we?
I do.
She only has one of those.
I have 44 gold. Oh, I gave it to the bandits. Ooh, that burns
She
my
has one
chicken.
of those, and she has 4 regular potions of healing and 1 superior.
I'll buy the superior.
Okay, so it's 90 gold.
Okay.
I can drag. I'll put it over on your sheet for you. I think that one's the 44.
Oh, Susan. We'll always have the swamp.
You gonna talk to Susan? You gonna make some moves?
I don't think we. I don't know that we can. As I explained on the chalkboard, I don't know if bird folk
Do you have
and
a thing for old ladies?
I don't know that bird. I feel like yes.
Yeah, there's a similarity happening.
There's some mommy issues.
It's a hilf.
Definitely.
She's
I
a
mean,
hilf.
Have you met
A
have you seen
hedgehog.
his issue with
I'd
his
like to.
daddy? We
What?
haven't heard about mommy. Have you seen his issues with his daddy though?
Why you gotta go
There's
there?
got to be some mommy.
Why do you have to go there?
Some Freudian issues here. All right.
Look,
All right, so you buy
if
the
Susan's
superior
if
healing
Susan's looking for an evening out, I would be happy to oblige her.
Are you asking her on a date?
No, I'm saying if she I would never make the first move. I'm not that brave.
Give me a charisma check.
Oh shit. Is this
Can
happening?
I give him an advantage if I play a little serenade in the background?
I'd love for that.
Hit me with some
Give me a
saxophone.
Just give me a performance check on that sexy
I
sax.
just played it.
This is what we're here for. We're here for Rooster Hedgehog. What do we got there? Woody. That's not great.
I
Woody.
think I got a 12.
You got a 12.
But I was backed by the saxophone. And everybody
Yeah,
knows
that's what gave you the
the
advantage.
saxophone is not a young woman's instrument. It's an old woman's instrument.
Excuse me.
As you're,
I'm offended.
Phil just looks at the saxophone and he's like,
I play
"That's
the
what it's
saxophone
saying a lot."
yeah, they just write down the potion. I couldn't find it in the compendium to drag it over for some reason.
Okay.
Was anyone interested in any of her other wares? the regular potions of healing or the potions of resistance.
What kind of resistance?
I believe the way the potion works is you choose.
I think
Ooh.
resistance is futile.
Let's see here. Potion of. Oh, so okay. So, you tell me which resistance you want, and I'll tell you if she has. Because she has a selection of multiple.
What do we have? I think we have resistance to fire packed away, don't we?
You all have one fire resistance.
I don't know that I do have that actually.
We're supposed to have, I thought, 4 total.
I have
I believe-
two doses of burn treatment salve. I have a medical text.
I have a piccolo. That's got to come in handy for something.
I have a pickle.
Okay, you got a fire resistance potion then?
I don't have a potion.
Roll d6.
Did I hoard it all
You
accidentally?
need a 3 plus.
Who has the boots of speed? I think that's Frill.
I think Rusty has the boots of speed.
I don't think I have the boots.
We had a dagger +1. We had a brooch of shielding and boots of speed.
I have none of those.
Oh.
I have Frill. Frill should have the brooch of shielding and the boots of speed, and Lucy got the dagger +1.
Oh, jeez.
Does Frill have that? I can.
Nope.
Yes, she does have a
I
potion
don't
of
believe
fire
so.
resistance. Would you
Frill
like to
does or Susan?
Yes, I would like to purchase that.
Okay, it's 50 gold.
Whoa!
Or sorry, what's the temper? 45 gold. Okay, does Frill have the brooch of shielding? Let me look here.
Where did it go?
Would you take 40 gold?
Sure. Frill has the boots of speed.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yep.
Question.
There are things I don't even know about myself.
Question, yes. Answer.
Does she have potions of invulnerability?
No.
That was very fast. You didn't even think about that.
Because I told you what she has. There, Jasmine, I've added that potion for you. Nope, just the resistance and the healing potions.
I love you, Susan, but I don't need your potions. I have the Dawn Mother.
All right. Well, if you need anything else, you guys come see me anytime. I'm here for a few weeks now.
You just rented this place for a few weeks?
Yeah, I've got this stall for the week,
Well, listen, Susan,
or until I run out of.
if you
wares.
need anything, you know who to call for.
The perch guard.
Yeah, the perch guard.
Oh.
As that's going on, there's in the market there's a grouse type creature and a luma, and they're both wearing like robes, like green robes with like a nice like gold. The one has like a gold chain.
What's a luma?
kinda
Is
holding-
Frill a luma?
Frill's a luma, and you are a gal.
Okay.
But they're a little different looking. I wonder if I have art. Hold on, let's have art for these guys. Tabor. Let's see if I have a planner.
If not, I mean, that's okay. I've got a
No,
mind.
I don't. Oh, I spelled it wrong, so that's probably
I've got a
why.
mind. The theater is sort of up the front here.
Oh. Here we go. I'm going to share this.
Okay.
You see these two gentlemen.
Oh, they're gentlemen.
A frail young Gallus stands on a crate in the market square, trying to catch the attention of the passing crowd. He says, "The fires are spreading more and more by the day. We need help to quell the blaze. Please join with the tenders and help us heal our world." Or wood, sorry. As he speaks, a shy-looking Luma stands awkwardly to the side of him. No one seems to be taking much interest in the Gallus' speech, and some are openly ignoring. So the Luma being the younger looking one, being the smaller one, the Luma, and the Gallus looks a little older. He's kind of standing on like a soapbox style, trying to get people's attention, and no one seems too interested. Everyone could roll me a history check.
I'm amazing at these. Are you sure that's what you want?
What am I
Don't
looking
know
at
why I
here? So
rolled
I'm looking at
twice.
16 is the highest. Let's say Woody and Jasmine's not her character name. Woody and Rusty. The two of you have probably heard the name Tenders.
Tenders?
They're called the Tenders. Yeah,
Like chicken tenders?
that's the joke. Yes. The Tenders. It's a double joke. It's a double meaning. The Tenders are actually like a group of what would be considered sort of druids, like druidic bird folk. They tend to the Scorched Grove. That's basically what you know. Their job is
they're tenders.
Yes.
not chicken tenders, but it's funny both ways. No? Okay. Yeah, so that their general job is trying to keep before like it got really bad like it is now, they would keep the fires kind of off the borders
So
of the grove.
these guys are who we're to blame, maybe.
That's up to you.
I mean, if I guard a door and someone that's not supposed to go through the door comes through the door, whose fault is it?
Well, maybe there's other factors that we can't take into account.
Hello, Artemis.
I'm not sure what that would be.
You've been
I
banned
don't
from using
know.
points tonight.
Maybe somebody lured them away and another person broke into the door.
Let's go ask them.
Oh,
Hag, how come you let the fires out?
Hello?
Right
Who are
to
you?
The tenders. Not to be confused with the cannibalistic food. You let the fire out of the ash place?
Oh, I know you. I know the group of you. You're the heroes of Alderheart, are you not? Word is spread. What? You saved a good friend of mine. A good friend of mine was in a caravan that you saved during the bandit attack. So I must thank you. He comes down off his little soapbox. This is the Havel, the grouse. And he says, well, we are spread quite thin with the raging fires. We do the best we can. I'm upset I even had to leave my post. I've come here at an urgent summons from the council.
And here you are, halfway up the tree, standing on a box.
Well, it's not my time to enter yet. Tomorrow morning, I've called. We showed up a little early.
So did you let the fire out?
I wish there was a who let the dogs out.
Who let the dog? Did you let the fire out? Woof.
No,
Woof.
we contain the fire as best as possible. I am but one bird. I am just a bird. I can only do so much.
Yeah, but there's supposed to be a whole bunch of you, aren't you? You're kind of like a club.
Yes, there's many of us that tend to the Scorched Grove is quite vast.
is there anything you can tell us about the fighters? Is anything making them spread more? Anything that we can help to stop it?
Well, at first it was bats. And
Bats?
Well, now, yes, ember bats.
What about them?
Very, very plentiful, everywhere.
Well, we've run into those.
Very adorable, but very
Yes,
dangerous.
they're everywhere. They they cause things to be set on fire just by flying around it. But they've been around before, and they didn't cause too much problem. But as of late, there's more and more and larger groups. And well, I don't know if I should be speaking about this.
Well, we all are the heroes of Alder Heart,
Better yet, we are people who will listen to what you have to say.
Give me a persuasion check. Anybody who wants.
I'm gonna let Frill do that because he
Sure,
said the
don't be
nice stuff
persuaded.
at the end.
I was blaming him for ruining everything.
Let us see where niceness gets us. Ooh, hopefully somewhere very, very nice.
Oh well. Well, I shouldn't be saying this.
If he doesn't
As I
talk, I
said,
cast Burning Hands.
Jesus. Well, we were summoned here by the council, but it's because of a new threat that's emerged. Something in the ground.
Oh,
In the ground?
Yes. Tavor here could tell you more about it. I wasn't there, and he's definitely younger looking. Like you would assume he's a lower rank of the tenders. Whereas he
Like
the
just a
Grouch might
nugget?
be yeah, like just a nugget.
it's
That's
just
actually the rank.
nugget.
The rank was sapling, but is now nugget. So he's just a nugget. He says he barely.
We're dealing with popcorn
barely-
chicken here.
I
God.
barely escaped an encounter with an unknown monster. It was under the ground and burrowing.
Was it
We
also
got-
on fire?
We got two of our friends. It set the ground ablaze.
Oh, that is terrifying.
It killed a few of our friends, and I barely escaped.
Where
I
did
sent
this
news-
happen?
Did it,
Uh,
let me see your
probably
vent. Did it get you the vent?
Oh, he's got
You
no
do not
vent
have
for
to show us. the
no
vent.
vent feathers at all.
Oh, friend, I feel for you.
With vent wide open.
I regret teaching you people this phrase. This term.
Oh no.
Regrets.
Right around that
You know
time,
what? If I see, is his vent burnt?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna give him some salve.
You use some healing salve on his vent?
Yeah. I'll tell
You're
him
gonna
just
apply
to.
it,
I'll
or
just
just
tell
give
him
it
to
to
bend over the soapbox. Not to worry. I'm a cleric. And I will salve up his vent.
God.
Just a big glump.
That's what it's for. It's literally salve for fire burns.
Maybe not in the middle of the square.
I'm a cleric. There's no need to be embarrassed. Rusty gets an inspiration, and the bad guys are enraged. But
This guy's vent is enraged right now.
Oh no.
okay, no, I just give him some salve. I go, put this on it or in it. It'll help.
Thank you, I think.
Look, do you want to walk around with a burnt vent all day? Dawn Mother's blessing be with you.
Just take it before he says more.
All right.
Please.
Right around that time, Jesus Christ. Another a corvum in like a kind of like a nice black little like suit sort of thing shows up and comes right up to Woody and hands you a scroll with a sealed wax stamp on it.
Does he kneel?
He gives you a little bow, and then
You're
he
damn right he does.
gives you a little bow.
I'm gonna make it look like I get this shit all the time. Like Woody is like, of course the letter's for me, and of course it's being hand delivered by a bird folk. Get out of my way, and then I like open it.
Do we
at this point,
recognize
people.
the seal before
you're-
you open it? Like, or do you not even give us a chance?
No, I'm breaking the seal right here in the middle of the square.
Okay. And people are starting to pay some attention to you at this point as you've just inspected a pigeon's butthole and are now opening a very fancy looking scroll.
First of all, it's called a vent, and I was administering healing aid. No one should be embarrassed about that. 2, I unraveled my scroll. What's in it?
It is so the seal has like a little gold coin with wings on it. And as
Do you
break the
recognize
seal
that?
Yes, that's the Bird Folk Council.
Of course it is, because we're important.
You've seen it. You've seen it many times before. And it is a invitation to an emergency session.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a ball or something, a dance. An invitation
No.
I don't think
to
it's the time for that right
a
now.
party.
I don't know if invitation is the right word. It's more of a summons.
Wouldn't you like to go to a party? Wait a minute, I got served?
If they were having a party at this point in time, I'd be very, very concerned and very.
I know,
Much
because you're
more
a
on the
stick
side
in the
of
mud,
no.
Lucy. We've already talked about this. You don't know how to have fun. You're just very critical. We've been summoned.
Not around us.
We've been summoned to the high court again.
Most
Immediately?
likely about the spreading fires.
Or the digging stuff that these guys told us about.
Mm-hmm.
Also spreading fires.
Or maybe they're going to throw a party for us. Because we negotiated a ceasefire with the bandits.
They don't know anything about that yet.
Word gets around. You
We
would be
just got
surprised.
here.
We do have a snitch in the party. Bandit boy.
I don't see one.
The
Dude.
mask makes you look so much more guilty of everything.
You can't see him because his eyes are darkened out.
What?
I don't think that's
he's
a
right there
bandit
standing
would be
next to you.
snitching to the bird council, bird boy.
What? Oh, yeah, probably not. Okay, well, listen, the letter came to me, Mouse Girl. Let's go.
It does. The letter is addressed to the leader of the heroes of Alderheart.
And
If that makes
Oh, so it came from
and the
me.
guy delivered it to me. Know your role. Mouse.
Frill steps back.
I'm just, I'm just sitting here pouring gasoline on the fire. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay, leader. You can do all the talking.
No.
No. We all.
Oh, we're not getting a reward, basically.
We don't get a reward. Just walk with me, okay? I did
Wrong.
heal you, Lucy. I even put a shield of warding on you during the last fight.
Yes, well, you stood in the back.
I'm a team player. I know you're good at fighting. I let you fight. And between you and me, I got
Cancel.
I gotta watch Rusty. And the only way to do
Did I hear my name?
Nope, no. I said we're
Don't worry
all
about
very
it.
trusty.
Don't worry about it, Rusty. We're just, the bottom-feeding scum of this group, apparently.
Did you say that? That is a terrible thing to say, Woody.
I did not say that. You slapped me.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. My God.
Let us go.
Frill has inspiration, by the way.
Oh, because of the spec?
I don't know, because Artemis is just like playing Oprah over here in chat.
get an inspiration.
Artemis has enough points to give everybody inspiration for the rest of their life.
All right. The meeting is in the morning, so the rest of the night is yours. If anybody wants to
Lead on, leader.
We can't go till the morning.
Oh.
Do you know what?
But it's not that much of a summons if it's in the morning.
Let's go drink.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We can have a drink and we can relax.
And then we can bond and grow our friendship.
Yeah.
I like this.
I'm actually okay with that.
I'm waiting for us to try to go to a bar and they turn us away because we're not birds.
It's the mouse that won't cooperate here. They won't turn you away. You're with me and Frill. What?
I'm here too, thank you. I'm a respectable person.
I'm just saying that if you're worried that you'll get turned away because you're not a bird folk, you shouldn't feel bad about that. You can't help that you came into the world like this. So, Frill and I will help you along. It'll be okay. We like you.
Don't, okay. This is a good start to the evening. I think things are sounding better the more you speak.
So
Maybe Rusty and I will go find a bar with our own kind.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think you know exactly what that's supposed to mean.
No, I do not think I know exactly what that's... Look at me, I'm molting!
Come on, Rusty. Let's go find our own people.
I bump into Woody on the way by, and I want to steal a handful of change. He's buying the first round.
Sure. Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check.
Can I oppose that with anything?
Yeah, perception.
I have a very sensitive vent if my pouch is near there.
So I got 19.
I'll know if it's been bumped. That's all I'm saying.
A bumped vent.
You don't know anything.
Okay, how much you want to take? From the bank of Woody.
6 gold.
Okay.
Jeez, you get loaded for 6 gold.
We need food, too.
All right, well, if you two are off...
I'm going to be like... I'm just going to assume that Frill's with me. I'll be like, come on, Frill.
All right, I guess.
So, Woody, are you heading to the Creature Comforts, which is the place where the nicer place you were put up at? Is that where you two are going?
Who?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Frill.
Yeah.
Oh. The bird folk.
All right, so the...
I don't even look to
Rusty-
see if Frill's coming. I just assume he's behind me. But he's welcome to go with the others, or like I
I am darn.
I just march off.
Pearl's like stuck in the middle with the loot, like, oh god.
And if anyone gets in, if anyone gets in my way, I'm just like, out of my way. Now I'm pissed.
Tender vent coming through.
Rusty
This
and,
pecker is pissed.
Rusty and Luce, there are 2 bars in the Trunk Market. If you want to go to either, one is called the Mighty Mouse, and the other one is the Flying Mop Hawk.
Oh.
Oh, we're going to both.
You gonna go hit up the? You gonna go bar hopping?
I'll go to the Flying Mop Hawk first because Rusty's my buddy.
Okay.
And I'm so tired of Rusty being called a bandit.
Instead of role playing out an entire night of drinking here,
Oh no.
I would just like to know.
What, you want to do something productive this session? How dare you?
Maybe.
What?
Well, we've already done shopping. I figure we might as well, continue. Why don't you guys? Are you drinking to excess? Is all I'd like to know.
No.
I mean,
For
it's gonna get a
me.
little wild on that 6 gold, but like I don't want to fall over drunk and somebody stab me or
The bandit
even
only
worse,
has the
steal
bandit
from me.
only has 6 gold. How much partying can they honestly do?
You can do a lot of partying with 6 gold.
I got 16 gold. Thank you very much.
I'm pretty sure like an ale is like 2 copper or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah,
drinking like bottom of the tree runoff. That's what you're drinking.
Bottom of the tree.
I'm pretty sure bottom of the tree runoff's probably the better shit, man.
I don't know.
All right.
That's where they're making the moonshine.
I don't know.
Well, the two of you,
Yeah.
the humble folk, are getting a little wild. Are you drinking to excess, Woody or Frill?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Okay. I'm just saying you're gonna have to role play being hungover tomorrow with the bird. folk
Lucy's
count.
a woo girl by the end of the Mop Hawk, and I don't know what's happening at the Mighty Mouse.
All right. So let's say this.
Oh,
Everyone
woo
that is-
girl? Oh,
Everyone that is getting turned up a little bit, I would like you
turned up. Yes.
I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw for me the next morning.
Oh well.
The DC is going to be 12. Otherwise, you are massively hungover. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
My goodness.
I've never drank before.
Do I have to roll Constitution?
Oh yeah. Oh, this is great. Natural 1.
Wow. I'm so glad I did not partake. Y'all are trashed.
I'll say that Woody, considering you rolled a 1, you sleep through your morning prayers and greeting of the dawn, and you're going to be feeling off all day. You're going to have a level of exhaustion.
Lucy has inspiration and I have exhaustion. I feel like such a goose.
Rusty and Lucy, you are both hungover as shit, but you don't have exhaustion.
Fun night, Rusty. You know how to party.
The Mighty Mouse was crazy.
Frill, you're feeling pretty fine, Frill.
Feels
you
like
guys
you
think
guys are
I am
crazy.
actually rather depressed with all of my friends just bickering like this. I played a lot of songs last night. Yeah.
How much
I
did
just
I
tried
spend
to
on?
not focus on our party.
How much
Well, I'll
did I
say
spend
with
on
your,
booze to be hungover like that?
Gold.
No,
Oh,
I
you
want
don't
to.
have to
I'm gonna take 3 off because I'm not drinking piss. I'm
for
drinking
some
good stuff.
reason-
Ambrosia.
For some reason, you're missing 9, and you can't figure out why.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh.
Frill, you actually gained 3 gold from playing in the tavern last night.
I have gold again. This is what it's like.
And then Rusty, would you say you spent all 6 of that gold, maybe buying rounds for the
We
bar?
bought rounds for the whole
Making
Mighty
friends?
Mouse.
Were you
Yeah,
making
all
friends?
in Mighty Mouse, we got rounds from the cock of the walk down the street.
All right. After whatever breakfast and however you guys would like to do that, the group of you are going to meet up outside of the council chambers for your summons. Looking worse for wear, I will say.
For the first time ever, Lucy's like, braids are all over the place.
Oh.
The 4 of you show up to the outside the council chambers and are ushered in.
She's still
and you
drunk from the
probably-
night before.
Yeah, you're getting some looks from like the guards and the perch guard, like, holy shit, these guys are hungover. As you head into the chambers,
I just keep like burping and trying to fight it back down. My one eye keeps like bulging out of its socket.
Keep it together. This is not the place.
all of those assembled clamor over each other. They're pleased desperate. Some are urging for an immediate removal of all of the tenders from the grove before more lives are lost. Some are calling for a mobilization of the perch guard to meet the monsters head on. It seems everyone has an opinion, and fighting can be heard everywhere through the chambers. Tabor and Havel, the two bird folk you met yesterday, are here as well, standing patiently off to the side of the table. As the group of you enter, the bright Gallus sitting in the middle of the table, you recognize as Bitta. She waits patiently as many of the gathered bird folk notice her and and as she gestures for everyone to fall silent. Um, the immediate silence in the hall is almost overwhelming in a contrast to the noise that was just happening. It's like super loud to like nothing as she stands up and puts her hand up. She definitely
thank
commands
God.
a lot of respect in here. And she speaks in a voice that's not booming or with harsh language, but with the command and respect permeate from every word. And she addresses you and your companions simply. Thank you for heeding the summons so quickly. The wood is in great need, and many of our tenders have already paid the dearest of prices to protect it. We hope you will hear our pleas and offer us aid in the most dire of circumstances. She continues to describe clouds of ember bats in larger numbers, and this is all information you've kind of heard from the tenders yesterday. Um, and strange fire creatures sighted in the wood, how they've injured many travelers. She then talks about the missing tenders and reports of a huge unknown creature stalking the ash plains of the grove. Something must be done, which is why the council is called upon the help of the defenders of Alderwood. She offers as much information as she can about this new creature, but does tell you that the creature's a new discovery and they really have little to go on other than Tavor has told them. She says that the information they do have is they had recalled seeing the ashes of the plains seize up as if something were burrowing through. This creature never broke the surface, so they were unable to get a good look at it. But Tavor says that his instructor must have been grabbed up by this creature because he was with him and now he's nowhere to be. As he ran, he thinks he was maybe sucked under the ash as Tabor ran to safety. And he's obviously quite shaken as he's telling his story, the one he told you yesterday, but maybe with a little bit more detail now as he's in front of the council. Bitta says that the Grove is obviously a dangerous place, and if you are willing to help investigate, she could send a guide with you. Maybe Tabor would be willing to help guide you there. And I'm just gonna see what Tabor thinks about that idea. Oh, he doesn't like that idea at all. But he reluctantly, under pressure, and everyone in the council chambers with their eyes on him as he tells his story, reluctantly agrees to guide anyone that's willing to go help. Look, she then asks you what of your travels to the bandit outpost. And she looks over and sees Woody like choking back from vomiting while this is all going on.
I'll just take a step back so it's like everyone else step forward to talk.
Oh no, you're the leader. You should get up there.
Not today. Not today. I'm calling in sick.
Leaders of heroes don't call in sick, Woody.
Your father looks very disappointed, Woody.
I have nothing to say to that. I just step back and lower my head. Oh.
What of you, Rusty? Have you anything to say?
The first thing is I don't believe anything about these bats. The second thing is I feel like we're friends enough now that I could just be myself around you guys.
Are you talking to us or them?
Everybody, everybody is great.
Are you still drunk? Did you just take a set? Did you just take a mask off and there was another mask underneath? Is that what happened there?
I told you I could be myself.
Do you have 4 ears?
What is happening?
Is this the raccoon face under the bandit mask? Or is it a bandit mask on top of a bandit mask on top of a raccoon face?
You'll never see my face.
That was like in Drag Race where they like pull off one outfit into another outfit. That was fantastic. Or is it the wig? One wig into another wig. Into another wig, yeah.
So, the bandits aren't going to bother you for a little while. We took care of them.
Oh, the leadership has been removed? Is dead?
Is that what I said?
No. If anything, they are actually seeing if perhaps there can be a sort of union, an agreement where
A ceasefire?
we can work together. Yes.
Fire might be the wrong word.
Yeah.
A ceasefire? That was not the plan.
No, this is a
About the
new plan.
Yes.
Well, we got there, see, and we got some information that we weren't made aware of before we left about how
Have you been drinking?
the bandits, quote unquote, that make up the camp
They are-
actually came to the council first for aid in their own refuge from the fires and their own loss. We're
Well, yes,
quite
we-
confused.
We get many. You've seen the lines? You've seen how many.
Of
people
course,
need
we've
it.
seen the lines. We've waited in the lines. We've followed your rules too. But we're
Yes,
quite
there must-
confused as to why you would blatantly turn someone away and force them into a life that seems to be a life that you
Of banditry.
disregard to a point where you want us to run off and kill them to remove them from their life.
But we did.
Well,
So
They got kids and stuff, man.
they've suffered loss too.
yes,
So we spoke
we've
with
all
them,
suffered.
and we talked to them about the fact that you guys are clearly understaffed to handle this issue yourselves, and maybe there should be some sort of coming of minds.
I'm gonna come over and like grab Lucy's ear and like put my beak in it to whisper and be like, "Your sarcasm down just a touch," and then I'm gonna burp.
Oh,
Well, as you know, we try our best to accommodate everyone. We have sent aid to what the hell is the name of the first town you started at? Hold on a minute.
Minnow Reach.
No, that was the second one. Wow, it's been a hot minute. Hold on a minute.
Susan.
No, it wasn't Susan. Meadowfen. So they did send. They have sent some aid to Meadowfen already.
well, this
But-
was an entire camp of people that have been misplaced.
There are people misplaced everywhere in Humblewood. We've taken in as many as we can. We're overwhelmed now.
Look,
Maybe
Well, they're a very well put together operation, and I think it'd be in our best interest to work together
I'm gonna march right up to this
for the
bird.
greater good. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You had your chance, woman. Now listen, you sent us to get a job done. Very dangerous. None of you went, we did, and then we made do the best we could. And there was a cricket. And we distracted them and we talked to them, and they're not gonna hurt anybody for a little while. And you got about a month, and now he wants to go kill another monster. And I think you should like just take it down a notch.
Daddy, chill.
And then you should. And then Woody just passes out.
Oh, we have a list of of requests, don't we? Oh.
And another thing. Just
This is from their leader. This is what they're proposing to work with us.
Yes. Did she? I can't remember if I said she gave you a list or not. Did she?
she gave us her sword.
No. I'll say she gave you a list of like not demands, but like
Like requests and
requests. Yeah.
like yeah.
And they'll take that, and she looks over it.
This is what they're looking for in response to banding together for the greater good of all of Humblewood.
At that point, like one of the perch guards comes from around the table and just kind of picks Woody up, and like carts him off over to the side.
He just
At least
grabs
they
one of
don't
my
have
feet
to
and
worry
drags me
about-
across the floor.
Unceremoniously dragging the bird around. At least
And
they
this-
don't have to worry about.
And Woody's father is like up on the council. He's just like,
At least they don't have to worry about keeping his beak shut this time.
wah, 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 wah.
Listen, I'm really sorry. We had a very big fight about the tree system and
The tree system. The violence inherent in the system. Help! Help! I'm being repressed.
Well, I will have to have a private meeting with the council about these terms, but
and how it seems like there's some very serious favoritism amongst certain races
well,
here.
There it has always been the Bird Folk Council, as we know. And she's looking at the demands, or not the requests. And one of the requests made on the sheet is that it become a council of all of the races, not just bird folk.
Even Mawpock?
Does it? Yeah.
Even Mawpock.
Benno wants to see a council that represents all of the
Oh
folk
no.
of Humblewood,
no.
not just the bird folk.
And I have to say, as a high-ranking mouse within the military of Humblewood, that I have to agree with Benna that it is not fair that we are not represented.
And
I am one of your heroes,
We're out here.
and yet
um,
I am the key fighter in your group of heroes, and yet you deliver a summons to the sleeping rooster in the corner.
well, that was Woody's. That was Moby that sent the summons. But I tend to agree that maybe the entirety of Humblewood is not represented here, and I maybe it may be for change. And as she says that, like Moby is like slams his fist down. He is not happy about that idea.
Listen, sir, you raised someone to think just like you, and look at him now. We had a big, huge fight last night, and I'm sorry that I'm speaking my mind too clearly. I may still be a little drunk,
and
but the Mighty Mouse is a mighty fun place.
And like as you pointed out, everybody just kind of turns and looks and sees Woody getting dragged across the floor out towards the front door.
And I'll have you know that he stayed in the hierarchy of the tree, and he is much worse for wear than me. And Rusty.
It's because they don't water it down up here.
Slap. I'm a very small mouse.
Oh, sorry, that joke hit me.
I am a very small mouse, but I am a very smart mouse, and you are lucky to have me. And you're lucky to have Rusty. And you're lucky to have the other two as well, but just because we don't have feathers doesn't mean that we aren't just as important.
Well, I couldn't agree more. And then Moby does his slams his fist down on the table, and
He
he
stumbles
actually
a little after that one.
Yeah, he gets up and Moby walks out. He's not happy at all. And Bitta says, "Well, he's old and he's set in his ways." But
No, he taught his son the same ways.
Might be time for him to retire.
It may be.
Make room for other folk.
You're asleep. Close your mouth.
Yeah, your beak doesn't get to flap.
I will convene about this, and I will send a letter to Benna, and I think maybe that we could all work together, and it would be for the betterment of the
For the benefit of everyone.
the benefit of everyone. Maybe. So, are you willing to go with the tenders and see if you can see what the problem may be, and maybe just observe? If you can deal with the problem, great. But just a report back on what maybe the problem is. We could organize a larger force if need be.
We are more than happy to go. We might need an hour and some water, but we're more than happy to go.
A hour.
A hour and some water.
All right. Well, why don't we take a quick break while you take your hour here, and we'll come right back and see where it goes. No, I need to get nacho chips for the cheese.
We're having an argument over snacks, everybody. Are there snacks currently in your house? Yay or nay?
Yay.
Please put up a poll. Okay. So, Woody has been dragged out of the council chambers, and as you agree to look into the mysterious creature that is in the Scorch Grove, which you haven't been to yet, actually. You've never actually been in the Scorch Grove.
We've been attacked by things from it.
With sorry, what's this? Tabor? Yeah, with Tabor leading the way.
Snack pulls up.
He asks if you are all ready to head out. It will be a couple day journey.
We're going with the tenders?
Just the younger one. The older one is.
Is that the Gallus?
Actually the Gallus is the older one. He's actually quite frail. You're going with the Corvum.
I thought he was a pigeon.
Yeah.
We're going with the pigeon.
Or sorry, not a Corvum.
A Corvum is a raven, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. It's
Yeah.
It's what Frill is.
Lumas?
Sorry,
Luma?
Luma.
We basically have another frill.
Oh.
His name is Havel of the Autumn Moon.
He should talk with
that's the other
Frill's accent. All Lumas should have that accent.
His name is Tabor of the Spring Path, and his rank is Nugget within the tenders. Because that is now
Nugget.
canon.
Tender
Oh, yeah,
fillet.
He's hoping to be promoted to a strip,
Strip.
or perhaps a What's another good chicken word? Maybe a breast
A drumstick.
or a drumstick. Yeah.
Drumstick.
Who don't like a drumstick?
Filet.
So heading out on the road. Is there anything anybody wants to pick up before they take off?
Besides Susan,
Besides, you want to see if Susan wants to go?
Not in this state.
I honestly would like to see if Susan has any insight about this creature. And
Maybe
since
she
has
could do a
had
she could do a
opinions
card
about
reading
it.
or something.
Oh, would you like to do a fortune telling?
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Does she have
Okay.
to touch my
Hopefully
feet?
turn into a demon again.
No, she actually has like a bunch of she rolls like chicken bones.
Chicken bones.
Oh, so she's a witch doctor.
Yeah, sure. You want to do a reading?
No, Susan. Not if it involves chicken bones.
I definitely want to do a reading if it involves chicken bones.
Of course
Okay.
you do.
She charges.
You
she charges 1
cantankerous.
gold. She charges 1 gold to do a reading.
I am not cantankerous.
So you go to Susan and who wants to do the reading?
I want her
Okay.
to do the reading.
So she charges. Oh, you both. You want to do a dual reading so you can both roll, and we'll basically.
I
get
don't mean to be
advantage on it?
rude, but maybe a bird folk reading would be better.
Screw the bird folk. Why can't we get 2 separate ones? Maybe it'll say that we're both going to be awesome.
Okay, sure. It's a gold. She wants a gold each for the reading, but because she'll give you the little discount, the 10% discount. So we'll just say it's like. 90.
I'll give her 2 gold.
No,
Okay.
no. I think Rusty should pay.
What are you trying to say, big man?
I'll pay for both of us and give her 4 gold total.
Okay, this is a great deal.
I'll pay for
We're just
none of
widening
them.
the rift. You're not.
All right. So she has a
Making
little she has a little blue kind of.
Can she
crystal
read?
ball
Can
on
she
her
read
table.
humble? Oh, I guess she is a humble folk. Never mind.
She is,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
You're drunk. Be quiet. Okay, so she has a little blue crystal ball on her table, and she sits you down in a chair across from her, and she does some does a little bunch of weaving over the thing, and I'd like each of you to roll a d20,
Does she touch her ball?
and she rolls some chicken bones in a little tray.
Murderer.
12.
Susan.
Maybe they were donated. You
Seven.
don't donate.
Okay.
So nobody dies and goes,
Rusty-
give my bones to the fortune teller.
Maybe
she
she found
is
them
very cryptic in giving you a reading, where she just sees kind of like smoke and flames, but nothing in particular. Lucy, she sees within smoke and flames, she sees a set of fangs that she tells you about. A large set of fangs that and it's very foreboding. The whole reading is very.
Does Lucy have fangs?
Lucy doesn't. She's a mouse.
I love the I was talking with Jasmine about the names of the bars, and I'm like, I love the Mighty Mouse, but the Flying Mop Hawk. I'm just thinking that maybe somebody saw her hand gliding once and was like, that's a great name for a bar. That'll be the day when mop hawks fly, something like that. I don't know. Pretty good. Yeah, so pretty cryptic on the but she wishes you all the best of luck.
I see fangs and death. Good luck.
Off you go now.
Pretty par for the course for Susan. Thanks, Susan.
No problem. And the beetle kind of waves.
I'll give normal little pat.
Could we kidnap him, do you think?
No.
And hold him ransom?
No.
Susan, go out with Woody, or you'll never see your beetle again.
Tabor says, "Well, if we're ready to head out,
Well, wait a minute. The Mop Hawk's getting a reading now.
Oh, Rusty's reading.
no, I did both. Rusty just
Oh.
saw smoke and fire, and
Oh,
Lucy saw the same thing except with
Gotcha.
some fangs as well.
I'm going to be honest with you, Susan. Maybe not worth a gold.
Good thing you didn't pay for it.
Kind of have to agree, but got to make a living, so I understand it.
Well, the cards tell me what they tell me.
There were no cards. You read
Wait,
bones
wait.
and a ball.
Oh yeah, that's right. The ball tells me what it tells me.
Can Frill like run over and sit down and give a gold and just be like,
Sure.
I feel like this is
Will
Guardian
I
of the
ever-
Galaxy. Do me, do me.
yeah. He like waited for everybody else, and when they're like kind of leaving, he like runs over really quick. He's gonna be like, am I allowed to ask a question?
Sure.
Will I ever find someone that loves me?
Roll d20.
I'm having a really hard time with this group. I'm not gonna
Right now, Woody's like,
questioning a lot of things.
Woody's like, this is awkward.
Yeah, roll a d20.
Nine. Nine
she-
also means no. I get it. It's okay.
Oh
She shows you. She tells you a vision of a snake.
Oh, Ferdinand.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Did I hear Frill ask that question?
You tell me.
Only if Frill doesn't want me to hear it, I'll say I didn't hear it.
Roll perception.
Okay.
Let the dice decide.
Jeez.
Are you gonna start hitting on Frill now too?
No!
Lucy totally heard it.
Everybody heard it.
What? Yeah, you still have disadvantage on checks today, Woody. For
What are
your
you
level of
saying?
exhaustion. I'm gonna say that's a 10. Is what I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay. So I'm oblivious to Frill's request.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tavor. Tabor is not interested in getting his fortune read whatsoever.
I'm gonna walk up to Frill as we're leaving and tug.
Oh, yes, my friend.
I love you, Frill.
And he just like hugs you. So tight.
Oh.
That's all I wanted to hear. The fortune teller was right.
The meeting of bird and mouse.
Tabor is watching all this, and he's just like, okay.
Emotional, damn it!
Yeah.
What did I join?
We have quite a long road ahead, and some of us have some drink to walk off.
Listen, Nugget, we're having a moment here.
How dare you? How dare you call me by my rank?
For
Fine. If there's more you'd like to do, you are the heroes.
No, I believe it's time we go.
I'm gonna be like under my breath to him. That's right. Don't ever forget that bit of information.
All right. Well,
Don't
this
go
is
to
a 2-day
sleep.
journey.
Don't go to
Um,
sleep.
I'm not going to make you roll, Jeremy. You guys can take a long rest over the next 2 days as you get towards the Scorched Grove. However, Tabor, so you can remove your exhaustion.
Okay.
Tabor does tell you a little bit more about the tenders along the way. He tells you that long ago, bird folk thought they could stop forest fires from devastating the wood by using powerful worldly magics. But the plan backfired, and their magics only fueled the flames, and the grove was consumed. And that's actually originally how the Scorched Grove was actually scorched. By the
Bird
great,
folks did this, you say?
yeah, they did. There were fires, and then they used that were too powerful that actually like made it worse. So since then, the bird folk were able to lull the blaze into a quiet slumber. Although the flames were contained, the act of the unbalanced elemental forces of the wood for generations. So this is why they only now use gentle magics to help the earth heal. With nature, he says, the slow way is the right way, where they slowly try to heal the earth, although it is getting worse. But they're not using powerful magics like they did originally, so it's not them making it worse. They're still slowly healing it, but it's going faster than they can heal. Just a little background there. After about 2 days of travel, and it's pretty uneventful on the road. There seems to be no bandit attack, which is nice.
Shocking.
Yeah. So you do make camp a couple nights, and on the third afternoon, you arrive at the edge of the Scorched Grove. And as you make your way through the tranquil forest, Tabor stops you and points ahead, and you can all clearly see what he's pointing at. It looks to be a blazing fire off in the distance. As you look at the fire, you notice the flames have taken on like a bird-like form, resembling a corvum. It's far enough away that you can make it pass without being noticed, but the branches of the trees around this creature are starting to burn and smolder. What would you like to do? I'm gonna put you on a map here.
I'm gonna look at the tender. What's his feeling? Like, should we be attacking?
Hold on, let me put you on the map, and then I'll tell you what he thinks.
Should we do away with this flaming bird?
And I would like somebody to roll a D2 for me. Just roll a D6, and we'll go low high. Whoever wants to do that. There's a 4. Okay, thank you.
Ooh, a 4.
Where that map there. We're gonna drag you over. We're gonna reuse this map before.
Wait, we've been here.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we have.
So here, I'm just gonna get your token layer. I'm just gonna move you guys back a little bit. See here. And here is Tavor of the Spring Path. He's leading the way. And I can give you a little look at what he looks like. There's Tavor.
He's so precious.
Crazy.
He's cute.
Crazy.
And ahead you see, this is what you see under a tree. I'm going to move that to the token layer. Token layer. There we go.
Whoa.
And we're going to zoom in on that for you.
Oh
What
my.
are they holding? Flower?
That looks like a burning raven.
Yes, exactly.
The Raven Queen, she is everywhere.
Tavor tells you that this creature is a fire specter, memory of a former inhabitant of the Scorched Grove.
Are they dangerous?
He immediately recognizes it. He tells you that such entities are usually only deep within the grove, so it's unheard of to see one this far from the grove. Although you are close to the grove, like you're on the edge of the grove, like would be heading into the grove. But he's never seen one out here. The tenders have been taught to leave them be, as they will dissipate once they have fulfilled their purpose, which usually consists of reenacting a memory from life. He says that he warns you that disturbing the specter may invoke its wrath. However, this area, all of these trees are starting to smolder.
He's burning up the place.
Basically, yeah. From this distance, it's hard to tell what he's doing.
What are you doing?
Can I try to roll, like, I don't know, an insight or something to try to guess at what they might be doing?
Yeah, sure.
Am I rolling with disadvantage as well or something? Oh, I clicked on
We can
advantage.
take the left side.
I
So,
see, that's
unfortunately, no. It's hard to tell from distance.
I have no idea.
Can
So
can they? I look at Tender Nugget there. Can he talk?
I've never tried to engage with one before. We usually leave them be. However, this may be an issue. Some of these trees are starting to catch on.
Yes. Excuse me, Mr. Flamey Spirit. Can I ask you some questions, please?
It doesn't appear to, from this distance, whether it can't hear you or it's ignoring you. But it does not appear to.
Excuse me. Trump's like running up.
Okay. Actually,
I'm
to make
also-
it makes more sense to me that it's here, just because of what.
Oh,
So if you want to, depends how close you want to be.
I'm gonna move up with Frill, but I'm staying behind him.
Okay.
If we,
So I'll let everybody take an action here. Whatever you'd like to do. Rusty, do you want to move?
I'm moving up to, and I'm gonna actually try speaking in bird folk.
Okay.
That's smart.
And excuse me, can we help in some way? You seem lost.
This is where you're supposed to be. So everybody's just getting a little closer. That's what you say, Rusty. Or
Does it react to that?
It does not react.
Then I'm gonna cast create water.
Okay, what are you targeting?
It says you create 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container. Alternatively, the water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames in the area.
Sure. Where are you targeting? Like the trees or right on
It's
top
a
of
30-foot cube, so I'm going to put him right in the center of it so that all the trees around him are going to get rained on.
Okay. It's like kind of counteracting the smoldering a little bit. It doesn't seem to affect him.
No, that's fine. I'm just putting out the trees.
But it does seem to be keeping the trees in check. Frill, as you approach, actually all the three of you, maybe not Woody, sees this, but because he's busy casting a spell. The creature appears to be unaware of your presence. It is on its knees and continues to fruitlessly grasp at something in the underbrush, only to burn any plant life it touches. With each failed attempt, the creature places its head in its talons and shudders in a way that suggests weeping.
Oh. Do I need to get closer to see what they're trying to grasp?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to creep closer, and I'll
Do
even
we still have the fire resistant potions?
Yes.
You do, yeah. Everybody should have one.
Yes.
Frill, as you get within 10 feet of it, the heat is almost unbearable coming off of it. Although it is cooled a little bit by the rain that's falling. I'm gonna make you only take half damage on this.
Good.
So you take 4 fire damage.
Do I
And
perceive
I'd like you to
anything?
I'd like you to make an investigation check,
Oh, investigation.
since you are close enough to now see.
Oh, I'm gonna use an inspiration. Maybe I can do better than that.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, with a 17, you notice that it's actually sitting on top of a gravestone. And that'll be your turn. Anybody else? Like there's a grave marker. It's like a little stone kind of like a plaque almost.
Is it like facing a different direction?
No, it's like right there. It's just like in the ground.
Right, no, but like is the creature facing a different direction, which is why it hasn't noticed us?
No, it just appears not to be paying attention to you.
Okay.
Rusty, can you
It's
like
looking down
craft-
at the. It's looking down at the.
A
Can
shovel?
you like craft like metal flowers or something, or maybe something that won't like burn right away? That's
If I can
flower?
find pieces of metal, yes.
Hmm.
If I have to, I'll make it rain again.
It appears to keep the trees from completely setting ablaze.
I don't think I have
But
any.
This is the
thing is
somatic
it's
component
kind
of
of
the spell.
it's reaching for shrubs and stuff, and those are instantly setting on fire as it touches them.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Frill. What would anyone else? You tell me. We don't need to be in order here. You can just do.
I'm
Like,
gonna
all
actually take my fire resistance potion before I go up
Okay.
and actually approach it.
Okay, so like right there.
Careful. Careful.
Okay, so you're gonna take the fire damage right away. Whoops. Yeah, backslash.
Make it rain.
So you take 2, half to 1, half to 0. You
Okay.
take no damage.
Perfect.
Yeah, you're standing right beside it. You see it appears to be weeping. It's reaching for like flowers, and it keeps burning them up as it's reaching.
I'm going to try to actually pick up the flowers myself and just hold them up to show them to it.
Okay.
Maybe if you put it on the grave.
Yeah, maybe.
Roll a just a dexterity check as you try and like pick up flowers before they get burned from it.
I could
So,
guiding
like a
bolt
saving
him.
throw or just
Just
straight
just
up
roll
dex?
like a dexterity saving. Yeah, you snatch up these little like bluebell kind of flowers, and you're kind of holding a few in your hand. I'm just gonna give everybody else a turn while you've got the flowers. Rusty? And that seems to get its attention a little bit. It kind of turns and looks toward as you're holding these flowers.
I'm just gonna walk closer and see what's going on.
Sure. How close would you like? Fine. Okay, you are outside of the range to get hit with the fire, so you don't take the fire damage. Yeah, you see what I've basically described to everyone else. Is there anything you want to do there?
No.
Okay. Woody? Tabor is going to move up a little bit.
Yeah. This is as close as I'm getting. I'll just stand back. I feel like the flowers is a good choice, so Woody is just going to wait and see. You know what?
Okay.
I'll ready a spirit weapon if this thing starts attacking them.
Okay.
It's going to get El Kabonged in the head.
All right, we'll go back to Frill.
Seeing what Luce has done, I'll step back a little bit to get out of the range of the flames for now. Maybe.
Actually, sorry, at the start of your turn, you were standing close to it, so you have to take the damage.
Fair.
Oh my god!
Okay.
And then you run out.
Okay, jerk!
That's hot. Hot.
Oh, sorry, you take half of that because of Jeremy's range.
Oh, thank goodness.
5.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Yeah, you look like you got it. I'll just be back here. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll try playing, like playing some gentle music in an attempt to like kind of just keep everything calm. Everyone's
Okay.
fine.
What kind of music? Just
Purple
any
Rain.
particular mood you're going for?
Play Purple Rain.
Just like just a gentle melody that's like slow.
All right, give me a
Soothing.
performance check.
Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
Yeah. Oh my
Um,
god.
I think
I'm a little rusty. I'm a little
you
on
start
fire.
playing this like gentle song, and you hit like a bing, like a bad note, and the corvum just starts to weep. Even harder than
I'm
an
gonna.
olive.
Can I? Okay. I have an ability. I want to use it.
Okay.
You can choose to re-roll any attack, skill check, or saving throw. You
Okay.
can do this after your roll.
Okay. Yeah. You can reroll.
I can only do this once in the long rest. I'm gonna try that.
Wait,
Like,
wait.
oh, just kidding. Doing it.
And Woody's going to help hum along, and I'll use my Gallus ability that gives an extra D4 to the roll
Okay. So add a D4.
because I'm inspiring.
Oh, so a 20 on the performance. Okay, so instead of it, what was going to happen? Yeah, it kind of takes notice of you, and you can almost like see a smile on its face where it kind of stops crying a little bit, but it's a flaming bird, so it's kind of hard to. You think that
No.
maybe you've appeased it a little.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
With your song playing. Lucy and Rusty.
I'm gonna make like a gesture, like I'll place the flowers.
Sure, you
Like-
do that right after you take 0 fire damage.
Because I'm making
Okay.
it rain in here.
Okay, so you're making a gesture like
Like,
you're asking it.
please let me. You know,
Okay.
so like
Try domo
roll
arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Give me a persuasion.
And I'll say it in birdfolk as well, because I still don't know if it can understand us. So
You understand the words coming out of my...
it looks like it looks a little confused, but you think maybe it understands you. Give me a persuasion check.
okay.
Yeah, it almost looks like it nods. Kind of nods to you, like gives you a little. Like it doesn't look like it's gonna attack you. Rusty. Sorry, are you doing that now? Did you want to put?
Yeah, I'll put the flowers like on top of the stone.
Okay, Rusty.
How does he look after the flowers are on the stone?
You're gonna wait.
Is he backing up?
Yeah, I want to see how it's going to go down. I'm not just going to jump in here.
Okay. As you place the flowers down on the stone, the specter, which had already kind of almost stopped weeping from being cheered up a little bit by the music, kind of just looks to you and smiles, and it dissipates.
Sorry, at what?
It dissipates,
Oh, I did not hear that.
It go poof.
and the flowers are now just laying on top of this stone.
And on this day in Dungeons and Dragons history, the party overcame an encounter without killing it.
It is possible.
Hold on a
It
minute,
can be done.
They said the experience is the same either way. Congratulations, you didn't have to fight a flame specter.
What does it say on the stone?
I was just about to ask the same thing. Who's the stone?
Well, I had the name here. 1 second. Where is the name?
Here lies Fred. A great big rock fell on his
Fred
head.
is dead. Here lies Fred. Fred is dead.
It's Susan.
It says,
What a
it
twist!
says well, first of all, you can't. Wait, Susan?
Then who did we just meet in the tree?
Turn around, the giant tree's on fire. Like,
You actually can't read it unless you can. I don't know if you can read Birdfolk or not.
I understand birdfolk.
No, I
don't know
mean
if it-
Jasmine was asking.
Language birdfolk, yeah.
Oh, okay. The name on the stone is Downy Bristleborough.
Downy. What kind
Downy Bristleborough.
What kind of fucking name is that?
Well, I mean,
a fun
birds have
name.
down.
but what about bristles? Is it
There
a
is a little, like almost like a caricature, like drawing on it of a hedgehog.
Oh,
Well, why was a bird spirit leaving flowers here then? That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe they were friends. It's possible, don't you think?
To what?
No, he probably doesn't.
To what?
For a bird and a hedgehog to be friends? I mean, you're in love with Susan, aren't you?
Lovers in a dangerous time. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Susan. Don't put me on the spot like that.
Tavar, do you know anything about the folks of this particular area? Do you know anything about this Dowdy?
Who are you talking to?
I don't recognize that name.
Nugget?
But,
His
this
name
is
Tavar.
Defart?
no. Tavar. He doesn't recognize the name, unfortunately. There are many folk who have lived here over the years. This could be. And you looking at the grave, it does look quite old.
Well, either way, we did a very good thing here.
We did a good thing.
He says with like half of his feather burned.
I'll give a blessing to the grave. May the Dawn Mother watch over you.
Roll d20.
Sunny skies every morning.
Pretty
Roll
sure
a
they
D20,
probably
son
prayed
of a
to
bitch.
the hedgehog god, but you know.
The Dawn Mother allows all children to follow her. Don't be like that.
Hey, Woody, roll a d20.
Of what?
Just roll a d20.
Religion?
To see if your
Nope.
prayers get
Just
met.
roll a
D20.
d20.
Okay, I'm getting there.
Do it.
6.
Oh.
Good to know. Okay. Tavar says, well, perhaps we should keep moving before...
By the way,
Well-
Tavar, I didn't see you ready to jump into action if something went wrong there.
Well, I was taught to leave the spirits alone.
Well,
But it
the
seems you
spirit
did-
almost burned another piece of the wood.
I understand, but I understand why you're the heroes here. You did a good thing.
I think I'm understanding why the burning is spreading as well. We have things today.
Yes. See? Frill can be a little uppity too.
I am but a humble nugget. I'm not a high-ranking
we do
member.
not blame you for the teachings that you have been given, Tavar.
Well, I possess some magic, a little bit to heal the land, but I'm no priest or I'm a low-ranking.
Heal these scorched trees, then, boy.
Let me look at the spell list.
Yeah,
See if-
heal
yeah.
up.
Yes. He steps forward and he puts his hands on the trees, and I gotta roll. And one of the burned trees kind of like seems to like kind of fix itself a little bit, and he looks back, and he smiles.
Good job.
Beautifully done.
I'm
Now
out
just
of
do that
spells
about
for
18
today.
billion times more.
Yeah, he does he even have a weapon? I have to check. No, he doesn't. Okay. Yeah, he says I once per day.
You can only do that once per day.
Yes, I'm very tired now.
You really are a nugget. Dang.
He's just a
Yeah.
nugget. But let's continue. We're close to our destination.
Right.
He
Later concerns.
he does lead you. He starts leading into the grove, which is hot. I'm gonna switch us on maps here real quick.
Oh boy.
And it's not. And when you see this map, don't freak out. It's not as flamey as it looks on the map.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't know if you guys can
Already
actually-
scared.
Okay, it's just darkness.
Okay,
So
good.
no flames.
Perfect. No, I have to drag your. So.
How long does
Yeah.
the fire resistance potion last?
1 hour.
Oh,
So, who took that?
Mine's probably
Who's-
shot now.
I'll let you have it for this part.
oh good.
Where are my? Player handouts. Oh, there we go. Characters. Characters. Let me know if you can see.
Oh yeah.
You can see that?
Flamin'.
Flames
Okay, it's not as flamey as it looks.
up the sides of my face.
But there definitely is stuff cindering and ashing.
Oh dear. Never a good sign.
We're also going to bring over Tavor. There he is. There's Tavor. There we go. And perfect. Okay. You guys can move yourself around a little bit. Tavor's. And after traveling into the Scorched Grove for about, we'll say about 40 minutes, so your potion's still active, Tavor hears something and he stops. And in the distance, you see a. I don't know if you guys can you guys see this creature here?
Not yet.
Okay, let me move her a little bit. How about now?
Nope. I mean,
Okay, let's
I
just put
can't.
this on. Let me just change this map to daylight.
I can see it.
Dynamic lighting, daylight mode. There we go. How's that?
There we go.
Oh, fire everywhere, but it's not there.
Okay, so you see this creature, and I'm going to zoom in for you.
Oh, friendly.
What a friendly-looking Luma. So you see a Luma running for its life from that direction. Tavor seems to recognize this Luma and starts like waving her over towards him. It gets to here, and you hear a rumbling as
Oh dear.
That's not a good sound.
Run!
Fly!
this to
Fly, you fool!
That's not a good sound.
I'm just going to give you a little description of this area first. The forest gave way to expansive plain of ash dotted with charred husks of petrified trees. The wind here has heat to it, and it constantly disturbs the ashen soil. As it blows, small embers can be seen forming in the disturbing ash, glowing briefly before being swept up and fading on the wind. The place is clearly unnatural. And as this Luma is running, a creature resembling a huge molten snake breaks the ashen surface with incredible force. Its scales are like charcoal, and in between the scales, a sinister orange glow issues from its molten core. The same glow can be seen coming from 2 points on the creature's head, resembling eyes, though whether or not it uses these to see is unclear. And it is going to take an attack at this creature. Let me just pull up its stats here.
Wait, is this the snake I'm supposed to fall in love with? Oh.
Charm him!
Layer. Oh, I moved to the map layer. Token layer. There we go. Much better. Okay, it's going to make an attack. And it is targeting that, not Gallus, what's the word I'm looking for? Luma right there.
Luma.
16 hits.
Oh.
Okay, so you see it picks up the Luma in its mouth, and then it starts to burrow into the ground.
Oh, ah.
No!
So this Luma is moving to the gone, and this starts to burrow underground.
Okay.
And you can all roll initiative.
Oh,
Jeremy,
okay.
you were gone for a minute there. You got into the.
It's a lot of fire.
Yeah. So about 40 minutes in, Tabor stops everyone as he sees someone he recognizes clearly running away from a giant snake that burst out of the ground. The snake then picked up the thing and went underground with it. thing being another Luma in
Oh,
rows.
boy.
A cute little white one.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And then initiative.
And then initiative.
Frill with the nat 20 on initiative.
It's always what I roll well in is initiative, and it's the one thing I'm like, I want to be at the bottom.
Excuse me.
Oh, I forgot to click on myself before I rolled. Whoops.
Okay, there's my initiative. Oh shit! Did I not open the sheet? No, it's still there. Okay.
Oh, it added me.
Okay. I think I got everyone. Everyone rolled fairly high.
Except Woody.
Everyone, I just rolled a 7, and you're like, everyone rolled fairly high.
All right, Frill, it is your go. You do see like a kind of disturbance in the earth where it burrowed under, so you have a sort of a general idea of where it is, but you can't see it at the moment.
It's a burrowing snake.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to make. Well, I guess I'll move over here, and kind of where like a little. I'm gonna say like around over here. I'm gonna cast a minor illusion of like a sound of maybe like shuffling feet or like flapping of feathers or something
Okay, I like
in
it.
that direction.
Sure, let's put a mark. Sorry. Here, I'll just drop a torch, like right there. Oh, I put that on the GM layer.
Oh, I was gonna say, oh, I don't see the torch or blended in
Right
with
there?
all the fire. Okay, great. Yeah, well, yeah.
I can move it a little bit, so we'll say like, where would you like? Like here, here.
Okay, so snake was over here, so I'm gonna say like right here. Let's say
Right there.
like that's where. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
And I'm kind of like gesturing to everyone, like, hopefully it goes
Can
for
you
that.
Is it minor illusion?
I mean, it's minor illusion. You can create a sound
I'm
within
just wondering
range.
if it because how it works with tremor sound is what I'm getting at.
I guess that's true. If you create a sound, the volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be a voice, a lion's roar, the beating of drums, or any sound you choose.
I actually have to look up tremor sense because I don't know how it works. Tremor sense. Okay. All right. Are you gonna stay where you are?
Yeah, I think I'll.
Ignore this. I couldn't find a proper map. There is no pool of water, so it's just
Oh,
just for. So it's just. I just like this map, and I didn't want to.
More burning trees.
Yeah, it's just more burning. Okay. Next is the thing. So, right here.
Oh no!
Let's move that to there. This comes up right where you had it.
yay!
Takes a bite at that. What thought was a sound it thought it heard, and as it does, it spits out the Luma. Let me move him back to the layer. Token layer. Spits the Luma out in that direction.
Is the Luma dressed? Is the Luma that he spit out? Is he dressed like a nugget too?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks very much unconscious and lands in some fire over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
This is fun.
This then burrows back under the ground.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe
And hold
I'll
on,
keep doing that.
So that was 5, 10, 15. So we're going to play a little guessing game of where's the snake here. You like that, Jeremy? Okay. So it was last seen on where the torch is. And I'll move it around. I'll move the torch around as it burrows, so you can. It is Lucy's turn.
Okay.
You can see like because it's not that deep underground. You can see where the you can see it's moving in. I'll just draw a line. That's not how you do that. Is moving in this direction. It is Lucy's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move 20 feet this way.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my new fancy sword to cast spike growth around myself.
Okie dokie. Very cool.
I can't remember. Did we
Um,
say that hits us too or no?
Sure does. It just casts spike growth, so there's no like.
Yeah, I think it's only the wielder of the sword is unaffected by it, right?
Correct. And it's like, well, that's no.
Go wide. Go really
Ooh, yeah.
wide.
Did you do that, Jer?
No?
Who did the giant circle?
That's me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Perfect. You're doing my job for me. I love it. So you can just move that around with yourself?
Around myself.
Yep. And it's just if they move out or in. And it's just half movement. I'm going to read the spike growth real quick. Spike growth.
Okay. So that's
20 foot
now
center
around
when a
me.
creature moves into or within.
And I apologize for you guys, but I'm hoping it'll help keep the snake from moving in and out as much.
How much does that spell hit for though?
The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or moves within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
But if you don't move, you don't take any damage.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
So if any of you move on your turn, you're 2d4.
All of us have ranged attacks. So
Yes. Any creature that can't see the area, it's camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see it makes a wisdom perception check against your D to recognize the creatures. It's a cool spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. You can see like dirt and stuff, like where it's like churned up a little bit. You can make an attack if you'd like. I'm not actually. Let me check that the sword is an action to activate the charge.
yeah, I didn't know if it was an action or a bonus action. I mean, I can still use one of my
Yeah, let's call it a bonus action. I'll give you one. I'll give you one attack.
That's the description of the spell for the spike growth, by the way. If you guys want to read it.
Yeah, I'll give you an attack if you want. We'll call it a bonus action.
All right, and I will attempt to. So is that going to be an attack at disadvantage because I can't see it, or?
Its AC is adjusted, so it's just a regular attack.
So I will attempt to attack it with that same blade. Guessing that's not going to hit.
It does not hit.
Okay. All right, that would be my turn.
Okay, Rusty.
I am going to drink my potion of fire resistance.
Alrighty then.
Is that full action?
Nah, I'm feeling kind. It can be a action today. This is me
I didn't quite hear that, but I'm going to take that as yes, you can do something else.
Yes, you can do something else. This is me saying this is not an easy. So yeah, we'll let you do it.
Okay, then I will use my short bow and try to hit this thing in the sand.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Is it close enough to us that I get sneak attack?
Just roll and we'll find. I'll let you know. Because technically you don't know if does not hit.
Oh man.
Woody. I'm assuming you don't want to move because you'll take.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good here.
Also, I guess your birds can flap up and out of it if you need to.
You birds.
Sorry. You bird folk.
He said your birds.
Is it my turn?
Indeed.
Okay, so I'm gonna move forward here because I'm not inside that circle.
Yep.
I'm not. I only move level with everybody though, because yeah. And I will cast For a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spirit Weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to say it's on... We saw it here, so I'm going to...
That's sort of the last place you saw it was... Yeah, it was up there, yeah.
That wasn't very helpful of a color for anyone to see my Spirit Weapon, so...
You just saw Lucy swing at some dirt and miss, and Rusty took a shot at some dirt.
Yeah, so I cast Spirit Weapon there, and then as my action, I'm going to take the dodge action. I am ready to skedaddle.
Anybody want to roll a death save for me for this Luma?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
I'll roll
I'm
it.
not saving that Luma. Not this round, at least.
Okay, that's a failed death save.
Yikes.
Oh, jeez.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Next is Frill.
Okay. You said the potion is a bonus action?
Yeah, sure.
So I'll take the potion of fire resistance.
Okay.
And that seems to be working.
Are we in as
then
raging
I
a
would-
fire as this map shows?
No, it's
No.
not as bad as it looks.
Okay.
I just thought it was a cool map.
Okay, thank you.
Do you want the description? You weren't here for the actual description of the
No,
place. Do you
that's
want the
okay. That's okay.
It's just got like burning
Sorry,
embers.
let Frill have their turn. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine. I'm going to cast heroism on Lucy.
Okay.
And try to buff Lucy up.
So that's
Like,
the
a
3
lot of
bonus.
this is gonna be on you.
I believe that's the 3 bonus hit points every turn, right?
I believe so, yeah. Willing creatures
Okay.
immune to bravery, immune to being frightened, temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability. So yeah, so it's 3 at the start of each of their turns.
Okay.
Here we go.
So you took the potion, you cast a spell. Are you moving at all?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, maybe if you're gonna say it like that, maybe I'll flap a wah.
Ah!
Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
it's going
go.
to-
It's fine.
the ash snake is going to try to grab Lucy.
It's coming into my thorns, so it needs to.
Yep, it'll take the damage.
I think I know how to
Uh,
beat it. We have to dig a deep pit. One might call it a hole, and then we'll kick it in the ash hole.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yes. Just
Okay,
barely.
it grabs you.
No.
You are constricted.
Oh.
That
and
snake
it
is huge.
does-
At least you're not a.
It is a huge monstrosity. Yes.
It's a huge snake.
That's a huge snake. They got snakes out here this big? So that was mine. Nobody? Okay.
Deuce Bigelow.
12 damage as it bludgeons you while it constricts you.
Oh my goodness.
It takes. There's your 2d4. Yep. Let me take that off.
Is Frill dead?
No. hit Lucy.
Luckily,
That
it
was,
wasn't me.
that was on Lucy.
Whew,
Lucy.
thank goodness.
You disappear.
Ah.
Into
And
the
so does the snake.
into the
Ah.
fiery bowels of the snake.
Actually, but I do have to move your circle because it's still going on its mouth. So hold on. It's gonna kind of give away where it's going. 1 second here.
I mean, my whole map just went blank, so.
Oh. Yeah, that's pretty accurate actually.
You only know the darkness.
I light
now.
a torch.
You're literally,
Hello,
you're literally
darkness,
underground.
my old
My
friend.
old friend.
You're literally underground, so I guess that makes sense.
I've come to talk to you again.
If you're okay with that, I'm going to leave your map blank. 'Cause it's hilarious.
That's fine.
Okay. But the rest of you see. There you go. There's a way to help find out where it is. All right, Rusty. Actually, Lucy, you're up. Let's see how the constrict works.
So
One
if I'm
second.
constricted, I can't remember if that takes my turns away.
No, you get a.
Like, are they considered grappled or restrained?
You are considered restrained. So you can either attack it with disadvantage, or you can try to break out of its. But you are still underground if you break out of its mouth.
Okay.
Oh,
I
you
am
are
going-
also sorry. You are also holding your breath at the.
Okay. As I recall, holding breath rules in 5th edition are actually pretty broken. I
Yeah,
am
you get,
going
like,
to
a
try to
minute
attack
per
it from
call.
inside its mouth.
I love it. Let's do it.
That's not going to do much.
No, and you will have disadvantage as well.
Oh, sorry. So let me roll my second attack. Even worse.
Oh,
All right.
no.
So no
Not
luck.
the night of bad
Okay.
rolls.
Rusty,
So I can pretty much see where this thing is.
you have a good. You think it's literally right in front of you.
Okay, I am gonna bonus action use steady aim and try to shoot it.
I'm going to give you sneak attack because Lucy's in its mouth. I think that counts.
So generous.
15 does not hit.
No, when I use steady aim, I get advantage, so that is a crit.
Okay, so it would be, yeah, so that works. Okay, so it does. Let's see here. That's a lot. 13 plus 14, so 27. Is that right?
In a row?
27 damage. Okay.
Wow.
Sorry, I don't understand. We can't see it, but we can still attack it.
Yeah. So the way the rules are on this creature is it just ups AC by a lot when it's underground. So you know where it's burrowing because it's so big underground. You can see it.
Okay.
Basically, you can see a disturbance in the dirt, right?
Because it's literally it's a huge sized creature. So you can see it. Picture like tremors. You can see the like ground moving, but you can't.
See the
I mean,
actual
technically, I don't need to
creature
hide it. It's just to remind me that it's underground.
Okay.
I don't technically need to hide it, but
All right.
you can see it. Okay,
All right.
that
All
was
right. All right.
That was a very big hit, Rusty.
Yeah.
You maybe hear it scream from underground.
God.
Snake scream.
Woody. This one can.
They squeal.
Yeah.
So,
fire.
okay, well
It
then
does
with
what
my
it wants.
bonus action, I would like to attack it with my spiritual weapon.
Okay. I'm just gonna put it on the map later, so you guys will know when it. That's not where I meant to put it. Layer token. There we go. And then I'm gonna move Lucy back to the token as well, so she can see. There you go.
I was kind of enjoying having a black screen. I mean,
I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, Woody, go ahead and attack with your spiritual weapon. That does not hit, my good man.
Oh boy.
And then let me think here. With my regular action, this is tricky. Can I see it to cast Sacred Flame?
Yep, it's just its AC is higher.
Well, this is my question though. Sacred Flame says it ignores cover.
That's fine then. Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll give you its regular AC.
Well, it has to make a
save.
save.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't affect its saving throw by being underground. Dexterity saving throw. Roll a 3.
Well,
7 radiant damage.
7 radiant damage as I call down
Alright.
the strength of the Dawn Mother upon him.
Alrighty, can I have another death saving throw for the Luma?
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, should I be
You want me
healing
to
him?
do it again?
Sure. Do you think he's an important NPC? Natural
Oh!
20!
Ooh.
That's just 2 passes, right? Yeah.
What? No,
Wait.
that's he goes to level 1. He goes to 1 hit point.
Oh, even better.
Okay.
He goes to 1 hit
That
point and
means you
stands up
immediately wake up and yeah,
So he is stable.
with Uno.
Okay. Fro.
Okay.
or at least in
okay.
most houses I play in, that's what that means. Made up for that bad one last time there. Sorry, buddy.
Gonna attempt vicious mockery. I'm just gonna yell at it. Let go of my friend, you wet noodle. I don't know. That's all I got.
What?
Danger
You're
noodle.
a snake person. You should have snake insults.
Flaming hot noodle.
No! I only have love. No insults. Needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you know what snakes are notoriously good at?
Wisdom.
I rolled a 4. Okay, so it has disadvantage on its next attack,
Excellent.
and it takes 3 psychic damage.
Nice.
Haha!
Aha!
I will hurt your mind.
It is the snake's turn. It pops up out of the ground right here with Lucy in its mouth. Lucy, you can see as light pours into its mouth. I would say you probably take a gasp of air in as you come up from underground. It now automatically constricts you. Crushes you.
Ow.
For 8 damage, 8 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And then it breathes out a cloud of superheated ash in a 15-foot cone, which is going to hit everybody in front of it. I don't know if that hits Woody. I think it actually does. 1, 2, 3. Can you draw me a cone, Jer? I guess this thing is huge, though. Cones. Yeah, that cone's going to hit everybody.
What
I would
size
like
cone is it?
Yikes.
15-foot cone.
Please stand by. I'm getting it here for you. My dog upstairs has decided to go crazy. And it's 15 feet.
Yep.
Well, I gotta ask it to broadcast to others and let it linger. So
Have to let it linger.
I was just about to sing the same thing.
Let's see. Okay, so it looks like I can only get, if I turn the cone to the right, I can
the
get
cone.
everybody-
Actually, I didn't do that cone quite right because I didn't draw it off his base. So cone.
Oh, like the middle?
Snap to center. We don't want that. We want no snapping. Snap. Like you could do this.
Let's do that right there. So it hits Rusty, Tavor, and Woody. It's also going to hit Lucy as it expels you from its mouth with the cone of ash.
Oh, lovely.
And you're going to land at the 15-foot marker. So it's going to shoot you out of its mouth with the ash, and you're going to land there. Okay, so everybody in the cone is taking or making a dexterity saving throw, please.
Why did he do that? Clearly, he could have hit Frill instead of me.
It's
Lucy,
because he loves me.
Lucy has a fail.
It's your snake. Your snake charming ways. Your snake whisperer.
Rusty, that is a pass. Woody, that's a fail.
I'm gonna use one of my inspirations here.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my inspiration too.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's a pass. Okay. First of all, Rusty, I need another dexterity saving throw as it erupts from the ground. Rusty, as it erupts from the ground, I need to see if you're knocked prone. Just as it erupts out of the ground. Oh yeah, you're down. Okay, it just knocks you over. And I'll say
Okay, I'm gonna use one of my inspirations.
Okay.
Sorry, how much damage did we take?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh God.
Shouldn't have said that. Should have
Okay,
been like,
Rusty.
oh,
Um,
minimal damage.
you are
oh.
knocked to the ground as it comes out of the earth. But I'm gonna say, that's probably why you take half the damage from the thing, as you get under the cone as you're on your back. So everybody who failed, I'm just gonna roll the damage. So if you passed, it's half. So it's 12 fire damage. If you
Jesus.
have passed, it's half for 6. And then if you have, I believe, Lucy, you passed and you have fire resistance on, so you're only going to take 3.
Okay.
You
probably
do,
good.
however, take 5 bludgeoning damage that shoots you out of its mouth and you hit a tree.
And does it take damage from the spike growth for moving in that stuff?
Yep, it took another 2d4. Can I get that rolled, please?
'Cause
And Lucy, you're gonna be prone as well. 4 damage. Okay.
It's for every 5 feet that it moves, too. Just FYI.
Okay.
It's supposed to take 2d4 for every 5 feet it moves.
Okay.
well, and it takes up 9 squares, so does it take 18d4?
No.
That's a
It's
question for the
only-
gods. It is going to burrow, but it is not moving. So it is technically underground right now. Lucy, it is your turn. Oh, sorry. This circle's actually. Hold on. This circle's not there. The circle's
Where did it go?
there.
It moved
What?
with me. It's
Yeah, the circle
centered
moved.
around my sword, so it moves with
Mhm.
me.
I just realized this sword's going to be a real pain in the ass for the rest of the campaign.
No, it's not. Lucy could put a
I can group them together. Hold on.
you can put an aura around yourself.
Oh, that's cool.
If you click on your token, are you able to set auras?
I think I can.
So set her aura for 17.5.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
And
There
then
we go.
delete the circle. And then
That's cool.
wherever Lucy goes, that'll go.
Excellent. See if that works. Yep. Okay, cool. Or wait, she was there. Okay, it is your turn, Lucy.
Okay.
So actually, the snake. Yeah, no, it wouldn't have taken that 4 damage. It's technically outside of the circle after it spit you. I'm giving it 4 hit points back.
Yeah, but Lucy was in its mouth when it burrowed up.
When it came upwards, I was in its mouth. so
Fine,
it was
fuck you
taking it.
guys. Give it the 4 damage.
We're
All right, go
taking
ahead.
that 4 damage to the bank. We want interest
That's
on
gonna
that.
Save us. Just wait.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
You have 3 temp hit points.
Oh, that's correct.
Oh, thank God, because I am so badly bloodied.
Are you second winding?
It's from my
Yeah.
spell. Oh.
Is that yeah, it's a bonus action. So I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Okay.
So that's 1d10 plus 3. So I'm gonna add 9. And then I'm
That's a good
going to
one.
use my action to run up here and stab at the ground. Stabby, stabby.
All right, stabbing at the ground.
Unnatural 20.
We
For
call
10
that
piercing.
a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty.
Sorry, what was the damage?
10 piercing.
Okay.
And then I'd like to action surge.
Yeah!
Yeah, get it.
Because I'm really pissed off that I spent some time in that guy's mouth, so let's hit some more. I don't think a 12 is going to hit, though.
12 does not hit.
But my action surge, I'll use my second. For a 22 for another 10.
Okie dokie. That is still alive.
You stupid snake! I don't want to blip, 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 blip,
Just like
blippity,
just
blippity,
stabbing into the ground. Okay.
That's my
Rustling.
turn.
Is it still right in front of me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I use steady aim again and shoot it.
Okie dokie.
Get him.
Actually, if it's right in front of me, does that mean I'm at disadvantage?
For ranged,
With
yeah.
a ranged weapon, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my rapier then.
Ha-ha!
Aha!
Nice.
Advantage 18 is what you need to hit. You feel your rapier connect through the dirt, and then you see this like wild thrashing under the dirt until it like comes up out of the dirt and lets it like opens its mouth to let like a breath of fire go, and then it just falls over.
Oh. Dang.
That's one dead danger noodle.
Whew.
As that happens, the earth shakes, knocking you and your companions from your feet. Everyone falls prone. No save. All around you. Hold on a second.
Oh no.
There's more? But wait, there's more. It's a Hydra?
Hold
Do
on.
we have tried talking to it first? Is this a snake pit? So
Hold
to
on.
speak?
Please hold. All around you, ash snakes erupt from massive mounds of ash. They rear up, emitting a terrifying hiss, a sound so shrill and it's tough, so shrill as though the air were being rent. As the ash snakes encircle you, there is a deeper rumble, less violent but full of power. The creatures hesitate for a moment until another more powerful tremor shakes even their massive bodies. Ah, we're shaking. Ah. Okay.
Whole lot of shaking going on.
The ash snakes flee.
Well, I
Oh,
don't
God.
like that at all. Oh no.
I don't like this.
We run! We run fast!
Hold on.
Run.
A
message from the
Ash-
Government of Canada.
Can I go on now?
Sorry. I was
Okay.
getting carried
The
away
ash
there.
snakes flee, heading south and burrowing into the ash. The tremors continue to gain momentum and intensity. To the north, miles away, something gigantic rises from a bed of cinders. First a hill, then a small mountain, releasing a plume of ash that blocks the sun. As the dust clouds settle, you see a huge creature made of craggy black rock and pulsating orange magma. It bellows a guttural sound unlike anything you've ever heard and begins to march towards you.
Magma.
Liquid magma.
Oh
That is-
my god.
That is the size.
It's coming towards us.
And that's
On your knees.
Oh god.
and that is where we'll call it a night.
No.
That does not look happy.
Oh no, it's a colossus. We gotta climb its legs and stuff.
We're gonna do something to its leg.
Oh man.
And we go up a level?
We will go up a level for next.
Cool.
So that we can
But
fight
that
this
would
rock
be
thing?
After this situation is dealt with.
After the situation is dealt with, we'll level?
Yes.
I think we're running away. How does that grab you for, you know?
Sounds like a bit of a pussy move, but whatever.
That's a horrible thing to say.
All right, then we'll pick it up there next week.
Okay,
Oh
let me
my
see.
God.
Let me see if I can find someone for us to raid here.
I got eaten by a fire snake.
I mean,
Come on, did you love the 6 snake reveal? That was pretty good, right?
yeah, but we didn't have to fight it.
Well, no, but now you got to deal with this, which is
Anti-climb.
probably worse than the 6 snakes.
I was gonna say, I don't know if that's better or worse.
Well, it is a mile away, so you got time. We'll see what happens.
Is it?
It is a mile away.
I have 12 hit points left. We should be running.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, we did our recon. Let's.
And that's after my second wind.
Well, we went and looked, and let me tell you, it doesn't look great.
So tomorrow we would normally be over on Goodman Games running Mutant Crawl Classics, but with Valentine's Day, apparently people have lives, unlike me. So we will not be there. We're
Totally be playing Mutant Crawl Classics on Valentine's Day. It's perfect.
I know. I agree. So so you'll have to catch us either Oh, and Sunday. You know what? Sunday we're not back because our campaign wrapped, our Sunday campaign. It'll be back in March. We're starting up a new Sunday campaign. But Ryan and all of us here will be back for Humblewood next week, next Tuesday. Hey, since we have potions and potpourri here, is there a new episode out?
I don't know that we have one.
Look at me put you on the spot.
Yep. I'm not the half that runs any of that.
Oh.
I don't actually know.
Damn it, we need briefings. Okay, that's all right. We won't hold you to anything. Promise.
Great.
Harder, Daddy.
Oh, now it all rains down. It all rains down. We're gonna raid Careful Cantrip. Stick around for bonus points. A little creed to depart with. Until next time, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Don't forget to go
Buy
check
some
out
dice.
CanadianDice.ca.
Buy some dice.
Buy some dice.